Welcome to this week's episode of Living It Up on 48 Hours TV. My name is Lizel and we come to you from our penthouse suite here at the Cullinan Hotel in Cape Town. Now today on our couch we are joined by a guy who's called Mr. Showbiz himself. He's one of the busiest entertainers that I know, and I couldn't believe we actually found some time to get him to sit on our couch and chat to us. Alistair Izobell, welcome. It's so great to be chatting to you. I know you're running between rehearsals and radio and everything.
Oh, it's lekker, man. Thank you very much for having me on your couch. It's delightful.
Nice to be here and relax. Now, I don't even know how you get time to relax, but before we find out about that, you're busy with an incredible production at the moment, a tribute show at Grand West. Tell us a bit about that.
Well, I've just done the tribute show actually, and I'm now in the throes of musically directing David Kramer's new adaptation of the Blood Brothers production, the West End production. So I'm doing the musical direction for that, which is exciting. It's fantastic. It's got Bianca LaGrange, a few other fantastic performers, and then I'm also doing my own new show called Just Me Netsu at the Baxter Theatre.
Oh, okay, so where do we start? Let's talk about the musical direction. What do you do? What does that entail?
Well, basically I take all the singers and make sure that the music is correct. I go through the vocal stuff. I do all the arrangements for the harmonies. I do the musical adaptation, and what we've done with this one is that David's got the rights from Willie Russell, the guy that wrote Shirley Valentine and all those fantastic movies. So he wrote a production called Blood Brothers, or Blood Brothers, which is a Liverpudlian production. So it's quite, the synergy is fantastic because it's baie gelyk aan die Kaapse mense. So we've got Bianca LaGrange doing the main character, and then I've come in and taken care of all the music for David, as I have done for some of his other productions.
And now your own piece, how are you balancing the two? You've got musical production on one hand, your own piece that's running.
Well, I was a bit dick of doing the host of things that I do. I just brought Percy Sledge out, and last year Richard John Smith did Zane Adams' 50th anniversary called Music à la Carte, which is an annual thing at Grand West. And I just thought, niemand is net dat ek weer op die planke op. And I thought, enigste ding wat ek wil doen is net ek wees. Ek wil net so plat soos ek is van die Kaapse vlakte van Mitchells Plain and do my own thing. So there's no costumes, no trinkets, no nothing. Is net ek met banjos, gummies and goeders en my mense se music. So that's what we're doing. Just Me Netsu for a kort run, just 1 week, 23rd to the 28th of September.
So wie is jy? Where do you come from? Where did this all come from?
27 years ago on the Cape Flats, I found the pulse of music. Didn't know about it. I had no other idea other than finding myself in the production District 6 the musical, which was the late great Teddy Peterson and David Kramer's first major production. And I played the Argus vendor in that. And from there, wie weet wat gaan gebeur het, en toe besef ek niemand maar dis wat ek doen. Ek kan nie eens 'n tye change vandag. Dis al wat ek doen. So yes, I've done some fantastic work. I've been part of incredible international exports and imports, and really just fantastic, and all through the grace of God that I'm still sitting here successfully so.
Now looking back on your successful career, what's been some of the highlights?
You know what, it's a question that is always asked, and I have to say honestly that every single one of those moments have been successful. From working with Stevie Wonder as a 12-year-old child to everything in my life has been a dream, and literally dreamt about it, and it's come into fruition. I dreamt about meeting Basha. I used to stand in my mom's house in full rock and lipstick and alles, because I love the magic of makeup and all that. And I used to sing along to Stevie Wonder's music, Basha's music, Ricardo's music, and eventually I became one of Anne Friend's, Ricardo and Friends, and we then worked with Stevie Wonder in Tokyo, and our song was chosen as the national anthem for UNICEF worldwide. And then I met with Basha, and then I became friends with them, and I met Aretha Franklin and all that. So they've all been fantastic moments of just magical moments, dreaming about them, and then they came. That is fantastic for me.
Now what are you dreaming up next?
I'm dreaming about just making sure that I create happy moments for people on a stage where they walk away feeling gratitude for the life and the journey that they exist. En geniet jou liewe man, en my werk is om vir jou te laat glimlag en 'n gare tyd te hê.
Well, you've got such a busy life, and you're so positive, and everyone that I talk about, and if I mention you, they always go, you're so positive, you've got so much energy. How do you keep that energy going, that spark and that spunk?
It's simple. I'm consistent. I don't believe in fluctuating in terms of what your persona is. And particularly in our industry, as you know, I'd say a breakup is niemand wil saam jou werk. It's generally the studies. And the other thing is, I believe one day when I get to that wonderful place that I believe in heaven, it will unslide and say, Jare Duivels, I'm feel lekker. I don't want to walk and go, Jare Duivels, I'm swaar. I want to enjoy everything, and I do believe that life is a journey and not a destination.
What do you do to relax?
Me, I spend time with my kids. I sit at my piano and I try and spend as much time with them because of my busy schedule. And then golf, I've just discovered golf. which is madness. A friend of mine, Clarence Ford, from one of the radio stations here.
You can mention it.
Heart 104.9, who I have a great relationship with. Every year I go on a tour with them to Thailand to play golf, and I always say to them for years, hoe kan julle agter een klein balletje in die rond doen? Well, Braden Paulse gave me a set of golf clubs and insisted,
yes. Ja.
Ja, nee man, jy moet speel man, asseblief man. And I said, well, I drove past the golfing range and I thought, let me just hit it. I never hit the ball, and that got me to go back. And when I connected, I thought, yeah, die is mos die ding man. And now I'm just a golf freak, which I'm loving.
But it takes so much time.
No, but it's fantastic. I create the time. On the golf course, and I make sure the musicians go with me, and I got them all to play golf now, so ons kan praat met die produksies en terwyl ons balle slaan.
That's fantastic. Well, we're really looking forward to hearing more about you. We can't wait to see your new production. Just remind everyone when it's showing again at the Baxter.
It's at the Baxter Theatre from the 23rd of September to the 28th of September. It's 1 week only, called Alistair Izobell, Just Me, Net So, so plat soos ek is. Book it, copy ticket right now.
Alistair, dankie vir jou tyd. Net so. That was Alistair Izobell. And you active on Twitter as well?
Absolutely. At Alistair Izobell.
Catch him on Twitter and don't forget to go see his production.